Tens across the board! Welcome back to Dabbling in Drag, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. I'm your host, Sierra Miss Mist if you're nasty, and Mister if you wanna buy me dinner. We started the new year off with a bang in our Golden All-Stars 3 inspired look. We were rocking out with this Bowie outfit, and I gotta be honest, you guys, this is the first time that Sierra Mist's Instagram page has had more likes and comments than the Ryan Stroud Effects page. And I don't know how I feel about that. Proud for Sierra Mist, sad for myself. Social media is weird. But wherever you're engaging with my content, as long as you like, comment, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, whatever, I'm happy. All those little buttons really make a big difference for us in how the community engages with our content, so take the 5 seconds and say 4 nice words. The algorithm really appreciates it. So what trouble are we getting into this month? We are now taking inspiration from season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. This promo was doing a lot. The 10th anniversary of Drag Race was obviously a big deal, and they went all in. Built this big X-shaped catwalk, had everybody backlit, neon colors, neon outfits, this LED tunnel that they used in certain bits of the promo. It was really cool. So how are we gonna mystify it? With the neon prompt, I got this idea to do sort of like a Tron superhero badass babe, which I have to admit, a color blocked superhero babe? Seen it before. Where's the versatility? Well, regardless if it's superhero inspired, it's definitely gonna be different, and it's gonna be new and improved 2.0. Maybe even 10.0. That was stupid. Whatever, let's just shave this beard. Freshly shaved and ready to go. Because the whole prompt is neon, I had debated whether or not I wanted to do any sort of like cool sci-fi lenses. And at first I said no, because I was like, I want it to be more fashion. And I think a lot of what I do has fashion in mind, but at the core it's very like fantasy, sci-fi, gamer character. So I'm gonna run with the contacts. And if I don't like them, I can take them out. It's way easier to do that than to try and put them in at the end. So let's get these in. Voila. And you can see like in the regular light, it's not a huge change, but in the UV light, finally, I got myself a fresh set of glue sticks, the good kind. So let's go ahead and black out these brows. And this is what a good glue stick can do. I'm gonna go off camera and figure out this eye makeup, and I'll be right back to show you how I did it. Alright, we've got a bright, vibrant, saturated eye, and now I get to show you how I did it on this side. First, I'm taking a little bit of Maybelline Superstay Foundation in 102 Fair Porcelain and tapping that all over my brow and my lid. We're going to be dipping into my Prados Beauty palette quite a bit for this one. We're going to start off with this soft pink, and using my Spectrum B07 brush, I'm going to diffuse that all over the upper part of my crease. Haven't used this much, but I'm dipping back into my Book of Sins palette by Deadly Sins Cosmetics and grabbing that hot magenta, and I'm going to take that and intensify the crease. Dipping back into Prados Beauty, I'm grabbing this purple shade, which we used in my Leather Daddy look, and I'm going to use that as a transition to get closer to the lid. Taking that hot pink again, I'm just going to buff and blend those two colors together. Jumping back into Prados Beauty, we're going to take that navy shade, which we've used in the last several looks, and we are going to tap that on the outer corner and blend that into our crease. And now I'm dipping into my BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette to grab our favorite shade, Aries, and create a nice black transition on the outer corner. Next, I'm taking a bit of Clown White Cream, and I'm going to just carve out that inner corner and drag it down. And to add a little bit of color and dimension to this eye, I'm going in with some Trixie Cosmetics glitters. This is Malibu and Marshmallow. We have a diffused lid with some glitter. We're gonna get that nice neon inner corner now. To establish a quick base, I'm dipping into my Chameleon UV body paint. Tapping a little bit of that yellow just right in the inner corner. I'm making a bit of a circle. And then in my Prados Beauty palette, they've got this nice fluorescent yellow color, and we're going to use that to set and diffuse that base. We're going to add even more sparkle with Trixie Cosmetics glitters. This one is Lemon Bar and Slime Time mixed together. And then just to make sure we have the most intense fluoro pop right in that inner corner, I'm just going to go back into my Chameleon body paint and tap just like a small circle in here. Let's go ahead and move on to the under eye. Starting with that same soft pink from Prados Beauty to diffuse a nice base, and then I'm layering up with that magenta from Deadly Sins Cosmetics, and going back into Prados Beauty to grab that purple shade for a nice crisp under eye. Now to clean up with some liner. The eyes are pretty much done. I do have some like neon holographic decals that I want to put on later. I tried to put them on now and I kind of screwed them up. So we're gonna wait and save that for after the face. So let's go ahead. We're gonna clean our face and we're gonna do our skin prep, and I'll be right back to get into foundation. Prepped, primed, and naked. I've already done my skin prep and my beard cover, so we can jump right in to the foundation. I'm doing my usual mix of Maybelline Superstay foundations in 115 and 105 to give me a nice base that is full coverage. And I'm not so much worried about my neck or my ears this time because the costume is going to cover a lot of that. Grabbing some more of that 102 Fair Porcelain on a concealer brush, I'm just going to build up some highlights. And with a needs to be refreshed beauty blender, let's go ahead and buff this together. Whew, we are blown out with lights. There we go. Nice and even, matching my pale ass skin tone. Speaking of pale, we're gonna add a little bit more highlight with some Ben Nye Clown White. When working with Ben Nye creams, where possible, I like to apply it on the back of my hand, get it nice and warm, makes it super creamy and blendable, and that way it sits in with what we already have on the face, as opposed to sitting on top of it or moving or scraping any of it. Got my war paint on. To blend some of this out, I'm going to kind of mix between tapping with my finger and using the Beauty Blender. For my contour, normally I'm using Candid Photo Ready Foundations by Revlon, but I actually went ahead and picked up a Maybelline Superstay in my contour color. This is 360 Mocha Mocha. Well, I hope it's my contour color. Work, that's a really nice blend. Good job, Maybelline Superstay. Okay, for me personally, this is a little dark. So we're just gonna take our other beauty blender and we're gonna marry these colors together. Oh, there we go. Looking good, feeling fine. Let's go ahead and start to set this. Okay, this might not be the best time to try out our new powder, but we're gonna do it. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. Let's give it a try. Has an interesting smell. Not like smell, that was the wrong word. Fragrance. And I'm gonna take a little bit of my skin tinted powder as well and just kind of marry these together. Alright, time to get into some contour and some blush. My favorite parts, mostly the blush. For the blush, not dissimilar to a lot of the other looks that we've done, I want to keep it saturated and high on the face. Similar to the look that we did for All Stars 3, where it was really intense, blown out, kind of 80s, since some of my inspirations for this are like Tron, very 80s arcade neon. I want to keep that same placement, but maybe boost the saturation, shift the color to match our palette that we've got going on here. The addition of that coral from Dark Tech in the Ben Nye Fashion Rouge palette is really intensifying this look. I want to mix in just a little bit of the fuchsia color we used in the eye from the Deadly Sins Cosmetics palette, just to keep that blend really nice around the eye. And then for another boost of saturation and blend, I'm dipping into the Trixie Cosmetics Mod About You palette in shade Go Go Girl. We went hard, maybe too hard, but now we gotta commit to it. Okay, we committed to the blush, now let's go ahead and add it to the nose. I think it's time to get some highlighter on. Dipping in first with my Duo highlighter from Milani, I'm getting a nice base glow on the cheeks. Now adding a little bit of white diamond, carefully. And just to blur some of that back down, I'm dipping back into Dark Tech and just kind of blending these together. Looking glowing and radiant. Now for the lips. So for the lips, I could do like a really nude, neutral look and keep the eyes very high fashion and all this, but I've already leaned into like contacts and the whole shebang, so we're gonna give it a dark lip because honestly a dark lip does kind of look better on me. I don't have a face for like a nice soft lip. It's gotta be big. So I'm gonna sketch out the shape of my lip with the Midnight Cream Cosmic Blue. Okay, well this is terrible, so let's fix it. Somehow I thought I had evolved to like no lips, and clearly I don't know lips. Let's take this NYX liner and see if we can't fix some of this. Let me add a little highlighter sparkle something to these lips real quick and I'll be right back. With the addition of Taffy Tart from Bitter Lace Beauty, the lips look fabulous. Now this face is in some desperate need of some lashes, so I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna add some lashes, and I'll be right back. Listen, I almost got so caught up in the fantasy of how good this looks that I forgot to show you all. The lashes, the decals, the contacts, the lips, it's all here. But now I've got to get on the pads and the wig and the costume and the look and take you to set, so let's go.